Hi, and welcome to my video for the long-standing science fiction television series Doctor Who. Today I will be reflecting on the companions of the Doctor and stating who were the top 10 of all time based on popular consensus. There have been many companions of the Time Lord over the years, some not so good, and some you couldn't see the Doctor ever traveling without. However, these 10 companions of the Doctor were very memorable, and for all the right reasons. They complemented their individual incarnations of the Doctor like butter on bread, and won't ever be forgotten for the part they played in the show's long-standing history. So, who were these 10, and what makes them so special? Well, let's find out and get started. First up is one of the longest-serving companions of any Doctor. A companion who didn't initially want to travel through time and space, but would rather travel the airways as an airline stewardess. Number 10 on our list is Tegan Jovanka. Tegan Jovanka first appeared during the final story of Tom Baker's last serial as the Doctor, Logopolis. Her first episode was a great introduction to the character, and her reason for being in the TARDIS was immediately justified. Initially, Tegan came across as annoying. She was constantly complaining that she just wanted to get back to her job on Earth. There were 4 of them in the TARDIS, and tensions were high. It was overcrowded, and the scriptwriters were finding it hard to accommodate them all. But then something happened. Janet Fielding proved she could act, and that her character wasn't simply two-dimensional. Episodes such as Kinda, Earthshock, Snake Dance, and Enlightenment highlighted her range of talent, and she even proved that she could work well with another Doc in the 20th anniversary special, The 5 Doctors. However, she would save one of her most memorable performances for last during her departure in Resurrection of the Daleks. A truly heartfelt scene which left us moved and sad to see her go. Braveheart, Tegan. We miss you too. Next on our list is a companion who was equal to the Doctor in every respect except experience. A time lady who helped the Doctor retrieve the key to time, and then changed her appearance. Number 9 on our list is Romana 2. First portrayed by Mary Tamm in season 16, Lalla Ward took over for the role of Romana after Tamm had turned down the opportunity to play the beautiful Time Lady for a successive season. Lalla excelled in the part and developed a chemistry with the Doctor that rivaled all other companions before them. So much so that Tom Baker and Lalla were even married for a time. She seemed completely natural in the role and integral to the plot, never more so than in the immensely popular episode The City of Death. In regards to character development, she aided this character to grow over the course of her 1.5 seasons on the show. To me, it's a surprise that she is this far back on the list. Well, had it not been for these others. Next on our list is another long-standing companion, the other half of a double act that was so well suited to his Doctor that you can't fathom the pair being without each other. Number 8 on our list is Jamie McCrimmon. Though he didn't enter the TARDIS at the start of Patrick Troughton's tenure, Jamie was a member of the TARDIS crew for practically the whole of the second Doctor's reign. Hailing from the Highlands of Scotland, Jamie was an unusual character in the sense that he was acquired from Earth's past as opposed to the present day of the broadcast. As a character, Jamie had a very positive attitude, a gentleman-like nature, and was very protective of his fellow companions. To me, he was very much like Robin to Troughton's Batman, which was another popular show at the time. Jamie suited Troughton's incarnation down to a T, and much of that is down to the terrific portrayal by Fraser Hines. Another male companion to appear on this list comes as a real pleasant surprise to me, as I thought he'd be a forgotten relic of his time. A pairing of school teachers who were the first humans to enter the TARDIS. Number 7 on our list is Ian Chesterton. Ian's role in the TARDIS was very apparent. With 2 women and a frail old man in the team, Ian inherited the more physical demands that the crew would encounter. However, there was much more to Ian than just muscle. He stood up for what he believed to be right, and would often find himself at odds with the Doctor. He didn't shy away from it either, but that didn't mean he always disagreed with him. Ian would often stand at the Doctor's side and back him up whenever the situation to do so arose. In some instances, he found himself to be the leader of the team, acting like a guardian to Susan and Barbara. He never overstepped the line in his advisory position, and was essential in making the series a success in its initial 2 seasons. It is a testament to William Russell, whose portrayal of Ian remains so well regarded even after all these years. Next on our list is one of the youngest companions to travel with the Doctor, an impulsive character who had a more direct approach to resolving a situation. At number 6 on our list is the Nitro 9 loving and wickedly loyal companion, Dorothy Gale Ace McShane. The last companion to aid the Doctor in his quest to rid the universe of evil before the show's cancellation in 1989, Ace referred to the Doctor as Professor, and was as integral to the 7th Doctor as Jamie was to the 2nd. She was adventurous, had a devil-may-care attitude, but was also highly relatable to the younger generation whose interest the BBC were keen to attain. Unfortunately, she and McCoy couldn't boost the dwindling ratings, nor save the show from cancellation. She thus didn't get the exit that she deserved, but many fans believe that her story arc and growth was inspirational and may even have had influence on Rose Tyler's development for the series' relaunch 15 years later. Ace may not have been able to put a halt to the inevitable fate of the show, but she was able to leave a lasting impression that may have aided it during its revival. The next entry on our list is the final male companion to make an appearance, and is the first from the new series. In some ways more of a recurring guest star, this character traveled on occasion with both the 9th and 10th Doctors. A rogue and a conman with a heart, number 5 on our list is Captain Jack Harkness. Making his first appearance in the highly entertaining 2-parter, The Empty Child and The Doctor Dances, Jack rescued Rose Tyler from a fall in front of Big Ben during a bombing raid in World War II. Both a ladies' and gentleman's man, Jack inadvertently caused a zombie outbreak, but later redeemed himself and accepted his fate in the process. Owing his life to the Doctor, Jack helped the Time Lord to defeat the Daleks on 2 occasions, and even attained his own spin-off show entitled Torchwood. It would later be revealed that Captain Jack would eventually become the face of Bo. The next companion on our list, and just missing out on a podium place, is the first companion to join the Doctor in the TARDIS since its revival in 2005. A shop worker and council estate resident who lives with her mother, number 4 on our list is none other than Rose Tyler. Prior to Doctor Who, Billie Piper was better known for singing cheesy pop songs. Whoever would have thought that she would be able to act and have the nation in tears by the time of her exit at the end of Season 2. She was youthful, adventurous, loyal, and vital to the success of the series' relaunch. Had Piper's portrayal of Rose had fallen flat, the show may have come to a swift end. However, Rose had something that other companions from the original series didn't have: a story arc. Season 1 revolved around Bad Wolf and her family. Season 2 was about Torchwood and her relationship with the Doctor. The supporting cast of her family was essential to her development and added depth to the character. Her love for the Doctor was undeniable, which made her heartache after their separation much harder to swallow. She was a relatable character, aided by strong stories and powerful performances. Piper helped the show get off the ground and returned for Season 4's finale and the 50th anniversary special, The Day of the Doctor. On both occasions, she was able to remind us of just how fantastic she really was. Placing third on our list is the kick-ass companion whose skills include karate, tai chi, aikido, and dance fighting. Oops, sorry, that's from another of Gillian's starring roles. In at number 3 is Amy Pond. First meeting the Doctor when she was 7 years old, Amy introduced the newly regenerated Time Lord to a supernatural crack in her bedroom wall. Briefly parting company, the Doctor returns 12 years later to discover that Amy is all grown up. She helps him to return Prisoner Zero to the Atraxi before joining the Doctor on his travels through time and space. More forthright than other companions before her, Amy Pond was fiercely devoted to the Doctor and her fiancé, Rory Williams, who she would marry midway through her first season. Rory would later accompany her in the TARDIS, and it would be revealed that River Song was their time-traveling daughter. Throughout her 2.5 seasons, Amy was often faced with a choice between traveling with the Doctor or settling down with Rory. That decision comes to a head when Rory falls victim to a weeping angel at a fixed point in time. Amy chooses Rory, exiting from the series in one of the most memorable departures in the show's history. Not quite reaching the pinnacle of this list is a companion who first appeared in the show as a guest star before becoming a fully fledged regular cast member. A companion who didn't have a romantic interest in her time-traveling mentor. In fact, you could say that she wasn't even bothered. Number 2 on our list is Donna Noble. When I saw Billie Piper's name come up on the title credits, I had serious reservations about her casting in the show. It was exactly the same when I saw the name Catherine Tate, but at least I thought she's only in it for the Christmas special. However, just like Piper, she quickly put my worries to rest. Tennant and Tate played off of each other really well, and the comedy within the scripts was golden. Like Rose and Martha, Donna had a supporting family cast which provided a foundation for her character. However, what puts Donna higher up on the list than other companions is her development and growth. No companion before or since Donna has had such a positive and dramatic change within one season. As Wilfred Mott said, she became a better person for having met the Doctor, which made her exit from the show all more painful. Like Zoe and Jamie, Donna had her memories erased. All those wonderful things she saw and all those wonderful things she did were gone. But the legacy of what she achieved lives on forever. So, who could possibly come ahead of Donna and all the other companions to have ever set foot within the TARDIS? Before we find out, let's have a recap of the 9 on the list before her. At the top of our list is a companion who appeared in both the classic and revival series. A companion who met half of the current Doctors that exist up to now. A companion so iconic that she was given her own spin-off show. Number 1 on our list is Sarah Jane Smith. Making her first appearance on Doctor Who in the 1973 story The Time Warrior, Elizabeth Sladen starred alongside Jon Pertwee for his final season as the Doctor. She was an immediate hit, and thus was asked to return and aid the incoming and completely unknown actor Tom Baker for his inaugural season. What happened next was a chemistry between Doctor and companion that may never be matched again. Paired with some of the greatest Doctor Who stories of all time, Sarah remained with the Fourth Doctor for 2.5 seasons. After receiving a call from Gallifrey, the Doctor dropped her back off on Earth at the end of the story The Hand of Fear. She would next appear on Doctor Who alongside Jon Pertwee once more for the 20th anniversary special The Five Doctors. She returned to the show during the second season, also for the revival series in the episode School Reunion. Though it had been more than 20 years since she had last made an appearance on the program, it was like she had never left. She eased into the role, working exceedingly well with both Tennant's Doctor and Piper's Rose. Like Rose, she returned for Season 4's finale, where she met Davros for a second time. Elizabeth Sladen would last appear on Doctor Who for David Tennant's final story, The End of Time. But it wouldn't be the last time she would interact with the Doctor, as Matt Smith appeared on her show The Sarah Jane Adventures, just as guest star David Tennant had 1 year earlier. She continued to play the beloved part of Sarah Jane right up to the time of her untimely death in 2011, in the midst of her show's 5th season. John Barrowman, aka Captain Jack, once said, "If you can manage to capture a small amount of Sarah Jane's magic in your own character, you'll be regarded as a good companion." When you consider her longevity and popularity in regards to Doctor Who, Sarah Jane Smith may top many a best companion list for many years to come.